Hey everybody, I look a little weird right now, particularly my hair, but this is just how I do my hair when I get out of the shower. I just slick it back, and it kind of dries all messy. But if I'm going out, I blow dry my hair and I like sort of style it. But if I'm not going out, I just sort of slick my hair back and it gets all messy. So yeah, that's why I look weird. And also, I don't have my contacts in, so that's why I might, I don't know, be looking around strange or squinting my eyes like that. Okay. For breakfast, I had two bananas and a bagel. For lunch, I had a couple of those little platters with like crackers and cookies and crackers and cheese, and you make them into a little sandwich and you eat them. And for dinner, we went to this Mexican restaurant and I had a big burrito and it was really tasty. It wasn't really a burrito, it was like a burrito that's kind of saucy and you eat it with a fork and knife. I think it's called a wet burrito, but I could be wrong, so that's why I'm not definitively saying the name of the food. Nothing really happened today. I meant to wake up at like 5 a.m., but I had a Benadryl last night to help me fall asleep, which is something I do sometimes. But I don't. It's really irritating and also kind of embarrassing. Whenever I have a Benadryl to fall asleep, I end up oversleeping. I say sleep through my alarm. I don't know what happens because I wake up like way after my alarm and I don't remember my alarm going off. And so it's just as though my alarm never went off, but I know my alarm went off. So like obviously at some point I must have made a decision to like stay in bed, but I don't recall it. So it just feels like, some sort of weird version of me made a bad decision, Yeah, I meant to wake up at 5 this morning. I ended up waking up at 7, which sucked, because, my sister just had this baby, right? And so my parents are helping take care of it just a little bit, just a little tiny bit. They're like going over to her apartment and stuff. And so my mom was working from home today primarily, but she very graciously, because I work every Wednesday, decided to drive me to work today. And so and the reason why her working from home has to do with it is because I work in the same place my mom works. I just work in the lab that's attached to the office in which my mom works. So she drove me to work, and what? Yeah, so she drove me to work, and yeah, I showed up, and it sucked. It really sucked. I meant to get some schoolwork done. I meant to show up at 6:30. I ended up showing up at like 7:30, which was really embarrassing. My boss didn't really care at all, but I had intended to wake up early and get schoolwork done, but I got 10 hours of sleep instead, which I'm not complaining, but I kind of am because I would have gotten 8 hours of sleep if I had just woken up on time, But anyway, yeah, I went to work. I had to unscrew like 4 things I did, technically 8 things I did, because I had messed them up. Like they were a little too far away from the thing they were supposed to be in, and I was being not precise enough. For the rest of the day, I was just cutting wood pretty much for where those things are going to be screwed in. You don't really know what I'm talking about, but it doesn't really matter. And then, I took my lunch break and I did some more of that. And then, my parents picked me up from work. And the reason why they picked me up is because they had just gone to Costco. Like the reason why my dad was there is because they'd both just gone to Costco. And then we drove to my sister's place and I saw the baby, which was really cool. He looks way, way, way different as a newborn than he does like 2 days later, you know what I mean? Like, he just looks way different. Like he looks like a baby, like a normal baby now, like a newborn baby, right? But like when they come out of the womb like that, they look weird. Like they look crazy with it, yeah. So I'm happy he doesn't look like a weird alien anymore, and instead he looks like a normal newborn baby. But I saw the baby and it was really cool. I would have held him, but I was still dirty from work, so I didn't hold him because I didn't want to get him all dirty. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, and then we went to the Mexican restaurant, and then we came home. I walked on the treadmill for 2.22 miles, and then I took a shower, and now I'm here. And it's 7:44, so I'm gonna be going to bed at around probably like 8:10, hopefully. And yeah, nothing else is really going on. I'm hoping to wake up early tomorrow and get a lot of my schoolwork done. I've gotten a list of all of my history work done. So like I've gotten like a list of what all the due dates are for my history work, but I'm yet to do that for my other two classes, which are a little more difficult than I was expecting them to be, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm just going to be doing my history work tomorrow and probably some of my other work, and it'll be nice. I hope last quarter my business class was kind of the equivalent to like my business class kind of went on the back burner when I was doing my Security Plus and Network Plus classes, and I really hope that my history class doesn't go on the back burner, because it feels disrespectful to the teaching and the education. Like I should be treating all three classes equally, frankly. And it kind of makes me feel bad if I'm like paying more attention to two other classes than another, even though all three should have equal attention paid toward them. And yeah, nothing else is really going on. I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and yeah, see ya.